Another massive eShop sale has begun, and today I'm going to be running you through 15 of my favourite deals coming in under $10 or your regional equivalent, covering the US, Canada, UK, EU and Australia. I'll also have a winner to announce later in the video for a $10 eShop gift card, and I do have one more to give away. To enter, drop a comment down below and that winner they'll be announced in next Thursday's video. My name's Alex, this is SwitchCorner, and we're kicking things off today with Blue Fire, now at a new low price of 66% off. It's often likened to a 3D version of Hollow Knight, and Blue Fire is an action-adventure game set in a once great kingdom. It is now in ruins, and it's teeming with mysteries and formidable enemies. The game really shines in its combat, and even more so in its platforming challenges, especially within the void areas. These will truly test your skills, and I personally had a blast attempting to conquer them. You can think of these almost as challenge rooms. Now along the way you will find loot, amulets, interact with the surviving locals, upgrade your weapons and unlock new abilities. Blossom Tales 2 places you in the centre of an action-adventure tale that plays like an old-school top-down Zelda experience. The concept here, we play a young girl and her brother listening to our grandpa narrate a story, and we now place ourselves in the lead. We need to set out though in the story to save our brother, this time from the Minotaur King. Expect here a decently sized world with a nice variety of locations, different weapons, abilities, and more than a few environmental puzzles to solve. Along the way you can even take on side quests and different dungeons, and it's 35% off, a new low price, and my review is in the pinned comments. If you enjoy the video today, consider subscribing for daily Switch content just like this, so that's deals, reviews, lists and news. If you could like the video as well, I'd appreciate it. It seems YouTube has changed up the algorithm once again, so I'm trying to get them to smile upon me. Restless Soul wasn't perfect, and you'll see that in my review in the pinned comment, but with this massive new low of 80% off, its faults are much easier to forgive. That's also not to say I didn't have a good time with it. I actually think it has some good ideas. It's a comedy adventure, but that's where I think it actually lacks. It's just not all of that funny. Also a little repetitive at times, but the world is unique and it's a combination of exploration and then bullet hell inspired battles, though it's never too difficult. Our goal here is to acquire 8 keys that will allow us to return to the living. I'd love to see a follow-up where they could maybe expand upon the ideas. NBA 2K23, just a quick mention, I actually don't own this entry, I have a prior one as a warning, but this is a massive 90% off, a new low, so it had to be highlighted. It no doubt has its fans as well, it looks incredible on the system, and from past entries they are fun, but just go in expecting 2K's usual and microtransaction heavy menus. Also that file size, it demands a lot with a 56 gig install. Lego City Undercover gets 80% off, a new low price, and this is a game that is underappreciated. Sure, on the Switch it has a few performance issues at points, but it's nothing I couldn't handle, and honestly I'd love to see another entry because this family-friendly open world is just great fun. It packs 20 different districts to visit. Yes, it gives an air of GTA Lego, and the story, you play as Chase McCain, a police officer that goes undercover in pursuit of an escaped criminal known as Rex Fury. Now, we've seen this price in North America before, but it is a new low for those in the UK, EU and Australia. Wolfenstein II, the new Colossus, is back matching the low with 85% off. I recently featured this on my 30 best first-person shooters video. I'll be linking that down below. Now this one, it's another Bethesda title. The port work as usual is fantastic. It looks stunning, handles well, and it has an opening that will stick with you in my opinion. It also features motion controls, which I know is important to many. Now the story, it's kind of the usual to take down evil, but it's just a great cast, and it takes you all over America from Manhattan to New Mexico. Another one that comes with an install size warning, however, it's clocking in at just a shy of 22 gig. Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion gets a new low of 66% off. It's an adventure game where you play as a mischievous turnip embroiled in conflict with a corrupt vegetable government. After being evicted for tax evasion, you embark on a quest to repay your debt to Mayor Onion. Your journey involves solving puzzles using garden tools, interacting with unique locals, and engaging in battles. Now, as you progress, you'll uncover the truth behind the rotten state of this garden community and aim to overthrow the corrupt. They recently added a free DLC as well, that's the Sunset Station update, and that adds in an endless dungeon, but you must complete the game to get access to it, and they've also announced a sequel which I'm excited to see. Greak Memories of Azur is a 2D side-scrolling action-adventure. You control 3 siblings, each with unique abilities, and you must alternate between them to navigate through the magical lands of Azur, all in an attempt to escape an invading force. The goal here is to unite the siblings and then build an airship to flee their homeland. It packs stunning visuals, and the combination of elements, it does work well: exploration, puzzle solving, and combat. I'm just still not sure how I feel about alternating characters though. It can be fun at moments, but at other times I found it just slowed down the experience a little or too much. That said though, it's a new low price of 75% off, and I still enjoyed it, so maybe take a look and see if it's one for you. Many of you will know last week I had the giveaway for 30 codes from Klabater Games, and as promised, I announced the winners on the community tab of the channel over the weekend. I'm actually just about to send those out if you have emailed me already. Just in case though that you didn't see that post, I wanted to show them here in the video quickly, and I've also linked to that post in the comments down below. Congrats again to all of the winners, and thanks again to Klabater Games for supporting the channel. A Little Golf Journey is a game I reviewed here on the channel. It's a relaxed spin on golf which takes you all of the way into space with its selection of courses. I really enjoyed this one honestly. The courses are unique and it can be as easy or as hard as you want it to be, thanks to some creative options built in. Then I've also loved chasing high scores here, and this one gives you a star rating which demands near perfection to get the highest reward. The only thing I didn't like is the music is weak. It's way too relaxed. It does nothing to enhance the experience. Then the putting line is just incredibly weak. They should have gone with the tried and tested dotted line, which I do detail in my review, which is in the pinned comment. 50% off then, that is a new low price. Children of Zodiarcs is a hidden gem. It's got a new low price of 70% off. It's a story-driven, tactical RPG set in a divided world. You command a group of outcasts who navigate the city's corrupt nobility and dangerous underworld using a unique combat system based on cards and dice. Each character's attacks and abilities are tied to combat cards, while the dice rolls actually influence the power of these attacks. You can craft dice as well to match your playstyle and strategically re-roll them in battle. Now as you progress, you will learn about the team's struggles and customize their skill set through personalized decks. I just really like the story with this one. We are thieves on the trail of an ancient relic, but things go wrong and now we are on the run. On top of that as well, there's just so many great mechanics packed in. Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon is another gem from Yacht Club Games, and it's 50% off and matching the low price. I wanted to highlight this because we just saw the release of the Free Puzzlers Pack DLC, which adds in 2 new playable characters, additional challenges, modifiers, and also a brand new area. Now it's a dungeon crawler puzzle game that works really well as you take on increasingly difficult challenges, but do watch a review first. It's a bit more complex than it may initially appear. This team though always deliver gold, and that is no different here. This would actually be high on my favourite puzzler games list for the Switch. Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen gets a massive discount, 83% off a new low price, and I liked this game back in the day and it absolutely deserved this re-release. It's an action RPG offering a blend of combat and open world exploration, and it's all set in a fantasy world. Expect to battle dragons and other mythical creatures along what is a massive journey. You're accompanied then on this journey by 3 AI companions who adapt to your playstyle and can be shared online. Not that I've ever tried that personally. This game is just packed full of quests to complete. Still looks good to this day, and I think it runs really well on the Switch as well. I'd love to see more from this world one day, but the Dark Arisen in the name is because this version, it packs in all DLC plus new additions, so think enemies, quests, weapons, and so on. Our winner of the week then is going to Ron Esper, who recommends Mary Skelter. This was a massive discount and it was a very popular choice in the comments. Congrats, so drop me an email to claim your code, and everyone else, drop a comment down below for your chance in next week's video. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy brings the classic courtroom adventure series together in one bundle. As Phoenix Wright, you'll dive into 14 episodes across the first 3 games, striving to prove your client's innocence in court battles. Unravel the mysteries of each case by interviewing suspects, exploring different locations for clues, and eventually then jumping into action on the stand. These are incredibly rewarding games as you get to the bottom of the truth, and it's a lot of game here for your cash. I'd say a fair few hours per individual episode. This series is a classic for a reason, and it's 67% off a new low price. Retro City Rampage and Shakedown Hawaii to close out the video then. Retro is 67% off, Shakedown is 75% off. Both of these are new low prices. These are essentially GTA clones, but I'm talking the old school top-down variations, the ones I grew up on personally, so I definitely have a soft spot for the style, and these games, they do not disappoint. I'd recommend both of them. I think Shakedown, the sequel, maybe has the better overall build, but both pack tons to do, so think missions, challenges, weapons, vehicles, customization, and the list goes on. You just cannot go wrong at this price. And that's the video down. Will you be adding anything to the library? Let me know in the comments. Then a shout out to the patrons and the channel members who are going above and beyond to support SwitchCorner. It helps more than you know, so thank you all so much. Then hit subscribe, join us here for reviews, deals, news and lists daily, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.